Good morning children, welcome to your GK class. This video is for class 4 students and today we are doing page number 28, Amazing Professions. So everybody knows, I think, the meaning of the word profession because we have done in class 3 also about occupation and profession. You all must know. So what is a profession, children? Profession means a paid occupation, especially one that involves a long time training and a qualification. So this is known as profession. So today we are going to learn about some of the very important professions which are there. So let's begin, children. So the first profession is of an architect. So what does an architect do? He designs buildings. Next, we will learn about the next profession, that is of a contractor. So what does he do? He works on a particular project. Next, we are moving on to our next profession, that is of a fisherman. And so you can see in the picture also a fisherman catching so many fishes. So he has caught so many fishes. So what does a fisherman do? Catches fish. Next, the next profession is of a painter. And what does a painter do? Paints picture. And here in this picture also you can see how the painter is painting beautifully. She's making a art. She's drawing, how beautifully she's drawing. Next profession is of a stenographer. So what does a stenographer do? He transcribes spoken words by typing. Next, we are moving on to our next profession, that is of a blacksmith. So what does a blacksmith do, children? He makes and repairs things in iron by hand. And as you can see in the picture, he's working with his hand and he is trying to make something out of the iron. Next profession that we have, and very important one, is of a clerk. And what does a clerk do? He keeps all the records and accounts in office or bank. Okay, children, this is number 7. In number 8 we have got the profession of a goldsmith. And what does a goldsmith do? Makes gold articles. Okay, as you can see in the picture. Number 9, we have got another profession, that is of a pilot. So everybody knows, what does a pilot do? Operates the flying control of an aircraft. In number 10, we have got the profession of a teacher. And what does a teacher do? Teaches. Next, we have got on number 11 another profession, that is of a broker. And what does a broker do? He acts as an agent for a customer. Whatever the customer is asking for, he manages for the customer. Okay, and he charges the customer for that. So this is the work of a broker. Next profession we will learn about today is of an engineer. And what does the engineer do? He or she designs, builds or maintains engines, machines or structures. Okay, now we'll learn about another profession, that is of a greengrocer. So what does a greengrocer do, children? A greengrocer is a retailer of fruits and vegetables. So he sells fruits and vegetables. So next we will learn about a different profession, that is a sailor. And what does a sailor do? Works on a boat or a ship. Okay, so you can see the picture of sailor here. Now we move on to our next profession, number 15, that is of a trader. What does a trader do? Buys and sells goods, currency or shares. Okay, next we have is a chef. So what does a chef do? Cooks food. A chef cooks food. Next profession we have is of a farmer. So what does a farmer do? Owns or manages a farm. So you can see the farmers working out there. So the next profession we will learn about is of a lawyer. You can see the lawyer here. So what does a lawyer do? Practices or studies law. The next, number 19 profession is a shopkeeper. And you can see the picture of a shopkeeper here. What does he do? He owns or manages a shop. And in this picture you can see the shopkeeper selling so many toys. Next, number 20, you can see what is the person doing? He's writing, isn't it? He's busy in writing. So he's a writer. And what does a writer do? Writes in a particular way. So his profession is just writing, because he has learned the art of writing. Okay, so this is about all the professions we have read about today, children. Now we are going to solve the puzzle. Okay, so we are going to find out the names of all these profession. Okay, so you are going to just make a circle round this. Okay, round the letters. So let's start, children. Number 1 is architect. So you can see architect is already given out here. So this is architect. And number 2 is a contractor. So you can see contractor is given out here. Okay, so you mark it. Number 3 is fisherman. Fisherman is out here. You can see number 3, fisherman. Out here. Okay, this is fisherman. So you can tick it out here, fisherman. Next we have got of a painter. Painter is out here. This is painter. Okay, next we have is of a stenographer. So stenographer is, you can see the puzzle and find out the letters. Stenographer. So you can see the stenographer. Where is the stenographer? So you can see the stenographer out here, children. This is stenographer. Okay, this is stenographer. Next we are moving on to blacksmith. So blacksmith is on top, children. You will mark it this way. This is blacksmith. Now we are moving on to clerk. So clerk, you see clerk is given here. This is in a diagonal form. Okay, C-L-E-R-K. Okay, next we have is a goldsmith. So goldsmith is out here. You can see goldsmith. Next we have is a pilot. So you can see the pilot out here in the corner. Next we have is a teacher. Teacher, you can see out here. This is the teacher. And the next we have is a broker. Broker is here in the second column, you can see. And next we have engineer. So engineer, you can see this is in a diagonal form. Okay, and next we have is a greengrocer. And greengrocer is here in the third row. Greengrocer. Okay, next we have is a sailor, and a sailor is also in a diagonal form. You can see out here, just in between clerk and engineer, we have got the sailor. Next is a trader. So trader is here in the first column. You can see trader. Next we have is a chef, and chef is here. It is in a opposite way, so you have to mark it CHEF, chef. Okay, next we have is a farmer, and farmer is out here in the second row. And next we have is a lawyer. So lawyer, we are going to here it is lawyer. Okay, so next we have is shopkeeper. So we have got shopkeeper, the long one out here. You can see just below contractor we have shopkeeper, and the last one is writer. In the first column we have got the writer. This is it, children. Okay, so you please mark it. Please do it yourself, children. Okay, so this is it. This is the end of your class. Thank you very much, children. Thank you.